always looking for excuses not to exercise, aren't we? And when women get to a certain age, they can feel like their confidence takes a blow. But 4 ladies from Bury decided that they wouldn't let that happen to them. So they got in touch with us when they saw Irene on the show and decided that they would do something about it. Irene, it's quite common for women to get to a certain age and feel like exercise is beyond them, isn't it?
It is. They feel as if they've lost the fab factor and gained the flab factor. So we have to keep them confident and motivated and moving.
OK, and you got in touch with us when you saw Irene, so what is it
yes.
you sort of specifically want?
Well, I saw Irene several years ago on Granada Breeze doing some things with Richard Hammond, and that was very enjoyable. And then we saw a little bit over at Granada Studios because we did a little bit of scenic artwork over there, and we saw her wandering through the studios. Then we didn't see her for several years, and then a friend of mine mentioned she'd seen her on your programme doing some facial exercises.
I remember that well.
I missed that
Embarrassing
one.
us all.
So I tuned in after that, and then I saw her doing the article on posture in the office chair, which appealed to quite a few of us because, you know, some people sat in the office all day, and it was very useful. But then we didn't see her after that. We thought she was going to do like a regular weekly slot. So we wrote in, and what we were looking for really was perhaps a video to work along to.
Right.
But instead we got an invite on the show, so
it
was lovely to meet Irene, you know.
Do you sometimes feel like exercises and gyms and things, they're sort of aimed at women a bit younger? I'll come round here.
I don't do gyms.
You don't do gyms?
Don't do gyms.
It doesn't appeal to you?
No, don't like the gyms. Well, it's the time as well when you've got children. Getting into the gyms, it's just when you're working and you've got the kids and you've got the house, you know, it's a younger person's place to be.
So let's get down to it, Irene. Some exercise for women, for busy ladies of a certain age who maybe can't be going to the gym, they haven't got time to go out jogging. Right. Let's get cracking.
Right, okay. So at the moment we're going to be advertising Channel M mugs here to do this. A great all-round exercise because women need a bit of weight-bearing stuff to keep our bones strong. So you can do this at all different levels. So I don't know whether the girls will actually want to do this, but I would do it, and if they've got confidence, they'll join in. So this particular all-round movement is great for women's bones, and it's really good for the bums.
Oh, right, OK.
And you have to work your tongue, because you can't do it unless you have engaged your core here. So
she's getting
you're
violent.
smashing the cups. We're going to stand with our feet apart parallel. I hope
I might take my shoes off, Irene.
Yes. And we're going to actually bend from the hip, not from the waist. OK. Now I'm going to use my arms. You can just flow your arms. I'm going to use these as a pretend weight.
OK.
Yeah? So we're all going to take a deep breath in. We're going to breathe out and just
come on, gents, in the back of the studio.
And then we're going to come right back up using the tummy. The band are doing it now in preparation.
Oh, you can feel that all over, actually.
And you can make yourself feel it by squeezing your tail really hard. Are we ready? Let's go back. So pull the tummy in. You need to pull, don't lean forward, it's from the hip and back. Let's quicken it up. Now I'm going to use my arms as well. So I'm using my biceps, and I'm using my bottom, I'm using my front thigh, my back thigh. Can everybody feel that?
Is that something you can see yourself doing at home?
And you can do that
not very often.
a couple of minutes a day. A great all-rounder this. And we're hoping everybody at home's going to be doing this as well.
Well, what we're hoping, Irene, is that we will be able to set up a ladies' club on Channel M. If any of you would like to get in touch and ask Irene some questions, email us at breakfast@channelm.co.
Oh, Nina. Shall we do a
Irene's going to be back soon. Let's get some weather before we collectively important to make sure you maintain your strength, isn't it, Irene?
Yes, it really is. And you need to be up on you know, stand tall. You need to use your bones, keep them very strong.
OK, but it's not just for women, is it?
No, it's great for men as well. I mean, we've not forgotten our men folk. We do like them to exercise with us. That's why we brought Tommy on here.
Well, Tommy's in great shape anyway.
Yeah, he's in great shape.
I need the exercise because this morning I had a shower and never wet my feet. It just cascaded off my stomach, so I need the exercise.
We thought we could smell something, Tommy. Right, let's get cracking.
I rather think Tommy likes this view here. Right, we're going to step forward with the right leg. So I'm going to do quite an advanced version. Everybody else can just go down. We're just going to bend forward like this. I'm going to lift my arms. Everybody lift their arms.
Oh, that's tough.
And then pull back. So here you're actually using the back thigh pretty strongly.
I can feel that.
It's a straight vertical line with the back knee, Nina. So you're not pushing forward and back.
How heavy should the weights be? Could you use a kind of baked beans?
Yes, kind of baked beans. The gentleman folk can use quite heavy weights on this.
Tommy can use a can of lager.
Yeah. And that.
Can you feel it, ladies?
Oh, definitely.
Right, coming up after that, we're going to get some entertainment news, and we're lucky enough to be being played out by a band. We'll see you then.
All the way down.